Hi class, my name is Sandra Gonzalez and I will be discussing in this presentation cultural artifact. I will go over what is the artifact, the significance of the artifact, how is it important to the culture relates, how is it important to me, in a brief overview. So the artifact I will be discussing, they come in different sizes, shapes, and colors. And to one, it could represent the country, and to others, it could represent themselves. The artifact I'm discussing about is a soccer ball. The soccer ball was first invented in 200 BC. On the top left, on the top right, shows a picture of the first ball made, and the ball's sizes were all just based on the size of the pig's bladder. So depending on how big the size of the bladder will determine the shape along with the how much air would need it. So the culture that this represents, it's the soccer community within, it could be representative mainly of the Latin American culture, but with time, it has also developed into more of American base. And with the World Cup, it has also introduced more countries overall, and it's tried to expand with the years, along with that, different leagues that have been introduced. And that's how the culture has been diversifying and changing with times and letting it introduce different people. So the significance of this artifact to the culture is a soccer ball represents within the soccer community a lot, because if you don't have a soccer ball, you can't have a game. So along with that is showing diversity, equality, unity, and it brings back a lot of different cultures together. Along with that is also we get within the community is a lot of legends. As the top left corner is a picture of Maradona. Right there, a representation of that picture signifies him touching the ball, and he made a goal winning for a World Cup. That goal, him using his hand, was signified as the hand of God. When we don't even use your hands in the soccer game, but that was a really clear representation. Along with that is also, as you can see in the top right, is a picture of the women's soccer team, the United States. They're demonstrating nowadays a lot of equality, a lot of unity. They're trying to get the same equality that men have within the sport that was once representative of men, is they're trying to get the same equality for women. Below is also Pelé, one of the first color men to be well known within the soccer community. He also has brought a lot of diversity and made a lot of people of color want to become known and within this industry of the soccer community. So what does the soccer ball represent to me? So to me, in the sense, is I could pick up a ball any given day. I'm having a bad day, a good day, a sad day. I'm just excited, I'm energetic, and I could go outside in the soccer field and I could just kick the ball. I could go in the front yard and kick a ball, and it just distracts me from everything I'm thinking about. I know a clear example is I one day when I was having a really bad day at work and still having to go home and have to study for finals, and I remember that day I had a soccer game that Friday, and I was like, to stay home and study or to go home and play. And I knew if I had to stay home, it would have been me just stressing about school. So I took that time and went out and played an hour just to distress myself. And then it helps me get away and just stay away, keep away my mind, at least for an hour, from where I need to go back and, get back in my grind. And I have seen with time that it has helped me a lot in my life. And has shown me too, like, the unity I have with my family. Like, soccer games are the ultimate thing for us. Like, we could get together and be like, we're going to this game, and it's all of us that go, from my parents to my siblings, and it's a really nice camaraderie, and like the atmosphere is really great. Along with that is you see a lot of different fans, a lot of different cultures, and depending on the game, you could see the different diversity. If you go to a national game, it's like the pictures represented right here, they're all from national teams. You can see how much excitement, how much joy, how much they take into their own country, the way they go to dress, the way they paint their faces. It's just so much, they are giving so much energy, and you can see how much happiness, but at the same time, how much sadness it could bring and how much stress. And that shows on the bottom left, like, people get into it, and this game is really, really, it unites a lot of people. And like I said, soccer has become a really worldwide thing, and to me, that's how this artifact, a soccer ball, could really be really representative of the soccer community, of this culture where people think like, okay, I have nothing else. But no, like when it comes to soccer, it's like just grab a ball and you could go outside and kick it together with anybody. You could play a pick a game with anybody on the corner and you'll have fun. So a brief overview is just like a soccer ball could bring you a long way. A soccer ball is a sport, is representative of sport, where in Latin America it's known as football, but right here in the US, America is known as soccer. But it's a growing culture. It's becoming diverse with every given day. It's becoming equal. You're seeing a lot of different cultures, a lot of different sex, genders, all kinds of ages, people who are handicapped playing the sport. There's so much in this community, and it's so much more unity, where it doesn't matter where you come, it doesn't matter your background. It's just like you grab a ball and it's just you come together because that game, that sport is just united. And like I said, one recommendation is, like I said, if you really feel stressed out one day, if you're feeling out of it, or just need something to escape, it's just grab a soccer ball, kick it against the wall. You don't have to necessarily know how to kick the ball. It's just kick it against the wall and then just continue kicking it, and you'll see you're just distracted, focused, just kicking that ball. But overall, it's just this ball represents a lot to me, and I I hope that everybody else could get a little bit about from it too.